Alrighty, I'm going. I blocked the thing. I'm fitting to feed Susie this kangaroo meat meal. I meant to the other day, but she was not feeling up to it. And so I'm going to let her eat some of this and see what happens. We'll put that right down there, and then we're going to set it right here on this thing, and then, hang on, we're going to, what do you think, Susie? Here you go. It's good. I don't know what she's thinking about it. I'm going to set it right down here, and you eat it when you feel like it. I'm going to go ahead and do this here until, I don't know, I got to figure out, I don't know how to make it flip around or whatever, but anyway, she's a sniffing it. She's sniffing it. All right. It's okay. You can eat it. Eat it. Give her a minute. She's not used to stuff like that. She usually don't eat stuff like that, so maybe she'll get it. Maybe she'll get a chance at it. Are you not hungry? She'll get hungry eventually. She'll eat it. Anyway, I'll keep it for her. I'll put it in I got a container and I can put it in the fridge for her and then give her a little bit of it every once in a while. She'll love it. I'm sure she will. And if she don't, I will. But anyway, here we are. Susie will get what? What? You mean okay? She want me to move. What? What? Oh, you want me to move this way? Okay. She goes one side, says move, and then she goes to the other side, says move back the other way, and then it's good food. You can eat it. Go eat it. Hang on. Oh. Hang on. I'm trying to feed her off of a fork. What do you think, baby? Get a taste of it. Don't just sniff it. Taste it. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it, Susie. Alright. Anyway, I hate to be like this. I don't know. Okay. Anyway. Body image 101. I've been fat since I was 6 weeks old. When I was 6 weeks old, I caught pneumonia. My parents smoked, and she's checking it out. Anyway, my parents smoked cigarettes, and so my lungs were terrible. Growing up, they didn't develop good because of the smoke and everything. And anyway, people didn't know back then. They didn't know back then that smoking was not good to do around children, I guess. Anyway, I got pneumonia and I ended up in the hospital. And so I was in an oxygen tent for several weeks, and I had all kind of chemicals pumped into my body. Antibiotics, steroids, just about everything you could think of that, they had back in the day. They pumped into me trying to keep me from dying or whatever. And so whatever it is, some of those chemicals, I guess, flipped a switch. And it turned off my testosterone, and it turned on my weight gain. And I just started getting fatter and fatter every day, kind of thing. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Maybe I can talk myself out of it. Much better. much better. Anyway, I've been sick. I've had some kind of sinus thing going on. I went and got 2 shots today and some pills. But let's see. Yeah, my immune system is damaged as well. But let's see. So I started gaining weight. I did not have very much testosterone production growing up. Like before I was 6 weeks old, plenty of testosterone. Made me a boy, you know. After 6 weeks, just enough to stay a boy. That's about it. And so I grew up not rambunctious, not active, not strong. I was strong because of my size, you know. But I wasn't very boyish. I was soft and round and smooth and very effeminate physically. I like girls. I never was anything other than that, you know, as far as that goes. I always liked girls. Matter of fact, I started liking girls in the 4th grade. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I did. I started liking girls when I found out they wasn't boys. Let's put it that way. That's what Daddy used to always say, and that's about the way it was for me. When I realized that wasn't just a bunch of boys standing over there looking good, I thought, them girls, my goodness. Anyway, so I've been fat. I've been just super fat. Gaining weight at an alarming rate. Like I told Stephanie the other day, yesterday, the day before, I can't remember. You know, I was knocking on 100 pounds, if not more, when I was in kindergarten. And I was 100 and something throughout elementary. When I was 15 years old, I went on a diet of some kind I had to go to the hospital, and they done a bunch of stuff anyway and put me on a diet of some kind, and I lost some weight. I don't remember how much weight I lost, but I know at one time I weighed 357 pounds. And I remember this specifically because I knew that 357 was a gun, the caliber of a gun. And so I was like, wow, I weigh 357 and it's 357 gun. And so I remember that, and that is after I had lost some weight, okay? And I was 15. So I was probably pretty close to 400, if not 400 at 15, or 14 even. Anyway, that's that. And let me just say that kids are evil. I mean, they're just mean, and they don't know any better because they're just copying their parents. Their parents are mean and evil, or at least they was back then. They probably a lot of them still are. Hang on, I'm gonna get a drink. For some reason, the coffee helps me breathe. But
I love our police.
I love my police. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, girls hated me. I mean, they thought, I was their friend. All through school, even elementary and all that, the girls wanted to hang out with me, and I wanted to hang out with them. I didn't want to be out there getting picked on by all them old mean boys. I was like hanging out with the girls, because we would sit on the grass, and we would make jewelry out of those 4-leaf clover flower thingies, and all that good stuff. And we had a good time. And I was hanging out with girls. I was happy about that. But the girls didn't have any idea that I wasn't one of them, I guess. So, yep. I was talking the other day about my first girlfriend was in the kindergarten. And her name was Stephanie. But everybody called her Peaches. And she looked like Darla on Little Rascals. And like the first day I come to school there, she run up to me and just kissed me right on the mouth. Kissed me just full on right on the mouth and said, "You're my boyfriend now." And I'm like, okay, I didn't know, you know. So she was my girlfriend for all through kindergarten.
Yes, I'm here.
Uh-oh. I got something going on here. Hang on. Oh, it's hang on. Let me see what I can do here. Oh, hang on a minute.